2 years ago, I stood in line at a gas station with $47 in my bank account and a maxed-out credit card. I remember staring at the pump, trying to calculate how many miles I could squeeze out of $10. I wasn't just broke, I was broken. It wasn't always that way. I had a decent job, an apartment, and even a gym membership. But like many people, I lived paycheck to paycheck. I financed a car I couldn't afford, dined out more than I cooked, and ignored my student loan statements like they were junk mail. I thought making more money would solve everything, but I didn't realize that how I managed my money mattered more than how much I made. The turning point, that rock-bottom moment at the gas station, changed everything. Later that night, I opened up my laptop and typed, "How to get out of debt," into YouTube. That one search led me down a rabbit hole of personal finance videos, and for the first time, I saw people who had been where I was, and turned it around. The next morning, I took my first step. I wrote down every debt I had. The credit card, the car loan, student loans. It totaled $42,738. My heart sank, but something about seeing the number made it real. And that's when I decided, I wasn't going to live like this anymore. The game plan. I followed 3 simple but powerful steps. 1. Track every dollar. I started using a basic spreadsheet and later switched to a budgeting app. I listed every expense and cut ruthlessly. No more Starbucks. No more impulse Amazon orders. I even paused my Netflix subscription. 2. Use the debt snowball method. I listed my debts from smallest to largest and attacked the smallest first. Every time I paid one off, I felt momentum. It wasn't just about the money, it was about proving to myself that I could change. 3. Increase my income. I started freelancing on weekends. I sold stuff I didn't need: old electronics, clothes, furniture. I even drove for food delivery services. Every extra dollar went toward debt. Small wins lead to big victories. The first month, I paid off a $340 credit card. It felt like climbing Everest. 3 months later, I paid off another $1,000 card. Every time I paid off a debt, I celebrated, not with spending, but with progress photos and journal entries. I started to see money differently. It wasn't just a way to survive, it was a tool. And when used with purpose, that tool could build a life I was proud of. After 18 months, I was debt-free. I had paid off every cent of the $42,738 I owed. But the biggest change wasn't in my bank account, it was in my mindset. What financial freedom feels like. I used to think financial freedom meant having millions. Now I know it means control. Control over your time, your choices, and your future. With no debt, I started saving aggressively. I built an emergency fund, then started investing. I automated everything: bills, savings, investing, and gave every dollar a job. Today, I live on 60% of my income and invest the rest. I still drive the same car and cook most of my meals. But now, my money works for me. I'm not sharing this to brag. I'm sharing it because if you're where I was, stressed, ashamed, stuck, I want you to know it's possible to break free. You don't have to be perfect. Just persistent. There were setbacks, unexpected bills, slow freelance months, moments of doubt. But I kept going, one step at a time. It's not about how much you earn, it's about how intentional you are. Every small step counts. Every extra dollar toward debt matters. Every time you choose discipline over impulse, you're investing in your future self. And that future you, they're waiting. Stronger, wiser, free.